If you're a real Dodgers fan, stop what you're doing right now and smash that like button because what we're about to talk about today could completely change the future of this franchise. And I'm not exaggerating. We are talking about blockbuster level rumors, the kind that shake the entire league, the kind that make front offices nervous and fan bases go crazy. The Los Angeles Dodgers are once again at the center of the baseball universe, and this time it involves two of the biggest names in the sport, Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts. Yes, you heard that right. Trade rumors, shocking ones. And while nothing is official, the buzz around the league is growing louder by the day. Executives are whispering, insiders are hinting, and fans are panicking. Could the Dodgers really be involved in something massive that somehow puts Ohtani or Betts at the center of discussions, or are these rumors being blown out of proportion? Today, we're breaking it all down in detail. Let's start with the reality. The Los Angeles Dodgers have built a roster that most teams can only dream about. When you have Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts in the same clubhouse, expectations are sky high. This isn't just a playoff team. This is a championship or bust situation every single season. Ownership has made it clear they are all in. They don't spend hundreds of millions just to be good. They want parades in downtown LA. Shohei Ohtani is not just another superstar. He's a once-in-a-generation talent, a player who can dominate on the mound and at the plate. Even with his pitching recovery timeline being carefully managed, his presence in the lineup alone changes the way opponents game plan. Every pitcher knows that one mistake could end up 450 feet away. Every manager knows that walking him means dealing with the next elite hitter behind him. He's a game changer in every sense of the word. And then there's Mookie Betts. Steady, elite, consistent, a leader both on and off the field. Betts has been the heartbeat of this Dodgers team for years now. His versatility, whether in right field, second base, or wherever the team needs him, gives the front office flexibility that most teams don't have. He's a former MVP, a multiple-time All-Star, and a proven postseason performer. In big moments, he doesn't flinch. So why in the world would there even be trade rumors surrounding a team built around these two pillars? That's where things get interesting. The Dodgers have a loaded farm system. They have financial power, they have stars, but they also have needs. Pitching depth is always a concern in October. Bullpen reliability can make or break a postseason run. And when other teams know you're desperate to win now, they raise the asking price. Some reports suggest rival executives have called the Dodgers asking about the untouchables. And when a rival GM asks about someone like Ohtani or Betts, it doesn't mean the Dodgers are shopping them. It means other teams are trying to gauge how serious LA is about winning right now. Imagine this scenario. A struggling team with an ace pitcher under control for multiple years decides to make him available. The asking price? Multiple top prospects and at least one major league superstar to balance contracts or talent value. That's when conversations get uncomfortable. That's when rumors start, and fans immediately jump to conclusions. Social media has been wild. Some fans are convinced the Dodgers are about to pull off the biggest trade in modern baseball history. Others think this is pure nonsense. But here's the truth. The Dodgers front office, led by one of the most aggressive and calculated management groups in sports, always explores every possible avenue to improve the team. That's their job. But let's be realistic. Trading Shohei Ohtani would be almost unthinkable. Not just because of his talent, but because of what he represents. He's global. He's the face of baseball internationally. He drives ticket sales, merchandise, TV ratings. Moving him would send shockwaves far beyond the diamond. It would impact the entire business side of the franchise. The same goes for Mookie Betts. He's been a cornerstone since arriving in LA. He signed long-term. He committed his prime years to this organization. He's embraced the city. Moving him would not just be a baseball decision. It would be emotional. It would send a message to the clubhouse. So what's really going on? The most logical explanation is that the Dodgers are exploring blockbuster additions, not subtractions. And when you try to acquire elite talent, other teams will always start negotiations by asking for something outrageous. They'll say, still, the fact that Ohtani and Betts' names are even being whispered in trade conversations is enough to send fans into a frenzy. Because when you're chasing championships every year, nothing is off the table in theory. There's also the financial angle. The Dodgers have been strategic about deferrals and payroll flexibility. Ohtani's contract structure was groundbreaking in terms of deferred money. That gives the team breathing room in the present. But future obligations always factor into long-term planning. If Lay believes they need one more elite arm or one more dominant, closer to guarantee a title, they might be willing to consider bold ideas. Not reckless, but bold. And let's talk about pressure. This roster is stacked. Anything short of a World Series appearance feels like failure in the eyes of some fans. When expectations are that high, front offices sometimes take swings that surprise everyone. But here's my take. The Dodgers are not trading Shohei Ohtani. They are not trading Mookie Betts. What they are doing is leveraging the perception that they could be involved in anything. And that perception alone shifts the market. It forces other teams to rethink their asking prices. It creates uncertainty across the league. And uncertainty is power, but also stay ready. Because if there's one thing we know about the Dodgers, it's that they are never passive. If an opportunity presents itself to strengthen this roster for October, they will consider it. And if that means navigating complex trade talks that include superstar names in early discussions, so be it. This is what blockbuster season looks like in Los Angeles. Tension, speculation, excitement, fear, hope, all wrapped into one storyline. And imagine if instead of losing a star, the Dodgers somehow pull off a move that adds another one without touching Ohtani or Betts. That's the scenario that should really keep the rest of the league up at night. Because a fully healthy, fully loaded Dodgers lineup anchored by Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts is already terrifying. Add another ace, add another power bat. Suddenly, we're talking about a juggernaut that could dominate for years. So keep your notifications on, watch the insiders, and most importantly, don't fall for every dramatic headline. The truth in baseball usually lies somewhere between panic and perfection. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Would you ever support a move involving one of these superstars if it guaranteed another championship? Or are some players simply untouchable no matter what? This story is far from over. The rumors are swirling, the phones are ringing, and the Dodgers once again stand at the center of the baseball storm. Subscribe for more Dodgers updates because if anything breaks, you already know we're covering it first. The Blockbuster alert is real, but whether it becomes history or just another wild rumor, we're locked in together. And trust me, if something truly shocking happens, you won't just hear about it, you'll feel it.